Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Aquarius October 31st, 2024. The moon spends the day in your sign, lighting up your emotions. Your dedication and commitment are more evident to others today, and you may be recognized for these traits. Today's minor challenging aspect suggests some obstacles. You may want to move something forward quickly, but delays can relate to responsibilities and duties. Impatience slows you down further, so reviewing, editing, or adjusting makes more sense than taking direct and immediate action just for the time being. Transits can stir up resentments or fears related to missing out or interpersonal problems. Frustrations emerging now tend to have a deeper root than what appears on the surface of things. You may be able to see which actions you take that tend to cause problems, challenges, or hard feelings in general, and taking notes can help prevent future problems. Aim to find a balance between keeping to yourself and trying new things. It's better to take things easy because taking on too much can mean you end up only spinning your wheels. Extremely shocking news could pop up today and tomorrow. As mental Mercury, our cosmic messenger planet of the mind and communication, struts through your solar house of finances, he'll clash with electric Uranus, who is shrieking like a banshee from his perch in your solar house of wealth, assets, and investments. This could show that if you've lent money to anyone, you could find out that they will never be paying you back, and this could cause great drama with your one and only. If someone asks for a loan today, politely decline because you'll end up regretting it. Stand firm. You may feel like you are being tested when the moon enters your sign, forming a conjunction with the South Node in your sign and opposition with the North Node in Aries. Someone could challenge you at work today. A coworker may try to overstep their boundaries with you. A client could also treat you in an unsavory way. Regardless of who it is, you have a chance to reaffirm your professional boundaries and expectations for your working relationships. Do not be afraid to assert yourself. The aspect of the day will make you especially sensitive. Take it easy on yourself. There will be challenges in how you see yourself versus how others want you to be. This is never a good feeling. However, you must not give in to feeling judged by other people's standards. Try to focus on your health as a means of determining your own personal boundaries. Make exercise and diet a priority this week. Here is a day that will be particularly open and favor activities touching on communication and creativity. The way you express yourself will be of utmost importance. Don't forget that words always have a fundamental impact. Make projects for the future because this would be a particularly good period for it. Outside of having some words with those close to you, things should be constructive in your sentimental life. You are coming into a phase of peace and optimism. Take advantage of this and stop torturing yourself with trivialities and making comments that are out of place. After a friendly aspect to the North Node in your relationship sector last week, Venus, the planet of love's mission to give your heart and your relationships a voice, is already well underway. Yet it is just as Venus moves into her final 2 weeks in your communication sector that this will come into its own when the moon returns to Libra. This is something that is always going to put a balance between your own and your relationship needs under press. Sure, but this time, with Venus on hand to give this a voice. With Mercury, the planet of communication, returning over the weekend, that support will only increase. It is just as Venus, the planet of love, moves into her final 2 weeks in your communication sector and ahead of Mercury, the planet of communications, return over the weekend, that the moon returns for its monthly visit to Libra. This is something that each month can put a balance between your own and your relationship needs in the spotlight, but this time, with Venus on hand to give your heart and your relationships a voice. Our eyes in the sky. Have you ever noticed that some habits or reactions just seem ingrained, like muscle memory? Today's energy is a gentle reminder that growth is not only possible but within your reach. Consider it a day of practice, a chance to rewrite your reactions and align them with the person you're becoming rather than the person you were. Think of each mindful response as another layer of strength you're building toward a future that feels genuinely aligned. And here's a little boost for the journey. Today, you may feel an extra surge of dynamic energy, almost like a hidden source of motivation propelling you forward. Tasks that usually feel daunting might seem a bit lighter, and long-term goals can feel clearer and within reach. It's as if the stars are lending you a dose of inner fire to push through responsibilities with fresh eyes and renewed stamina. Have you ever started a project with so much excitement that you felt unstoppable only to realize halfway through that it would take a bit more endurance than you thought? Today is a lot like that, a time to harness your excitement but also to pace yourself. Let each step be both inspired and intentional, balancing your enthusiasm with a grounded approach. By staying mindful and steady, you can fully enjoy this wonderful flow of energy without feeling spread too thin. In relationships, today's energy opens the door to deeper, more meaningful connections with those closest to you. If you're in a relationship, it's a perfect time to invest in nurturing that bond. Maybe there's a conversation you've been meaning to have, or perhaps today you feel ready to share something that's been on your mind. Think of today as a safe space to open up, to talk about dreams, concerns, and even those small things that make a relationship stronger. Sometimes, simply sharing how we feel with honesty and without expectation can turn an ordinary moment into a special memory. If you're single, consider today a lucky one for love and connection. The stars are encouraging you to put yourself out there, to connect with new people, and to share your natural warmth and charm. Maybe you've been eyeing someone from a distance or considering attending a social gathering. Today is the day to go for it. People are likely to be drawn to your authentic energy, so open your heart and see where the day takes you. After all, love often finds us when we're truly being ourselves. And if you have a moment, share with us. Have you had a chance encounter that led to something meaningful? Sometimes, those serendipitous moments are the universe's way of working its magic. Today also brings a gentle reminder about balance, especially as you feel that boost of confidence and drive. When we're feeling empowered, it's easy to say yes to everything or to take on more than we realize. Think back to a time when you were full of enthusiasm, taking on multiple projects or activities at once. It might have felt amazing initially, but perhaps it left you feeling a bit overextended afterward. Today's message is one of pacing. Enjoy the energy, but make sure to pause, breathe, and check in with yourself along the way. Sometimes, it's those small moments of reflection that make all the difference. In the realm of finances, today's cosmic alignment is especially supportive. If you're considering new financial opportunities, negotiating a deal, or investing in your future, trust that your self-assured mindset will give you a unique edge. Whether it's about finding a good deal, starting a savings plan, or simply feeling more financially confident, today is a great day to set intentions and start taking action. Think of it as planting seeds for future abundance. Your intuition is heightened, so trust those gut feelings and know that the choices you make today have the potential to positively shape your future, sometimes in ways you might not see just yet. And let's not forget self-care. With mind and body feeling aligned, this is a fantastic time to get active and focus on your physical well-being. Your energy levels may be higher than usual, making exercise or any movement feel invigorating and fun. But with all this momentum, it can also be tempting to push yourself a bit too far. Remember to listen to your body. While a little challenge can be great, too much intensity can lead to burnout or setbacks. Think of today as a chance to build healthy habits for the long run. Each step, each stretch, and each moment of movement is a small investment in your well-being.